Good day, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're back for some more edg3za, and we're doing that pre-recording that I told you of before, and for that we're definitely going to need quite a lot of the dark oak, and we don't really have much there, but taking a look here, we will just have to take 2 more. But let's make this cart start going and hope for the best. I was like, hope for the best, and I'm just like, let's rather actually. Oh, there's so much bone meal here that I avoided ever coming back to. I kind of felt like this episode should be another quick project. So, apologies for any sounds you hear in the background, but this should help us get back into the swing of the fact that we don't have too much time. As you know what's happening worldwide, but let's not drop into that. Let's just hope for the best. So let's just do this, and we can just hop over and jump over the fence because we're totally awesome people and get that. It makes sense to have the resources for the project before, but I think let's just rather every single time we'll wait for 4 saplings. I think that sticks, so it doesn't really count, but we should really do something. The unfortunate side is I think I know exactly how we're going to do this. So, as you saw, there was none there. So, 24. Wait, I'm in the wrong chests even. Look, there isn't much there. So let's just go for 20. That'll totally be fine. What we're going to do, and yes, we did get 2 more, is we're just going to fly over this way, and for that we can just leave over here and go whee. I kind of need to do more with the pathway and things like that, and our pathway isn't what we're doing today because I'm still slightly clueless as to what will happen there, but let's just do it this way. So we'll do 4. And yes, we are losing wood this way, but it's just so it's faster for us to collect. I just can't actually do everything I want to at the moment, just because it's very difficult with all the family being at the house to finish doing things like recording snippets and clips and things. So we're not going to complain, we're just going to do it in a really strange way. But there is some over here as well still. But yeah, it's kind of the awkward strategy is we will just do whatever we can. And we got an opportunity for a while, and that's why we got some pre-recording done. I haven't released the previous pre-recording and things like that, so I'd love to still hear what people think about it and how it actually feels, but it's just something that you have to think about. If you don't have the time, then you should probably do it in a slightly different way. I think that is sort of what I should have paid attention to from the start, but there's only so much we can do. Let's go to the next 2 layers. I should have done 2 layers for that layer there, because it's slightly slow when it's 1 layer, I feel, personally, and these won't despawn, and I can always farm them up later myself, so I'm not going to worry about the saplings too much. We'll just pick that one up because as I was saying that, like, oh, I mistake that's happening. We're going to collect everything on the ground and not look up, because otherwise I'll try save a sapling, and then we can move on to the project today. It doesn't sound like we're picking things up in a correct way. So let's just place you over there, and we'll put the bone meal and other blocks that we don't really need in there. That was a sapling. Hey! Okay, the reason for this wood in particular is, yes, I didn't collect the rockets before the pre-recording, just to fit the timing, is we are going onto a cloud, and for some reason I chose the dark. I'm not entirely sure why or how this will end up looking and such things, but I'm not going to complain. We're just going to go up to the cloud and look. So we can go upstairs and we can just consider the fact that we won't have enough space with all of the junk. As you can see, the last episode's items are still in my inventory. That's why I was saying it. I was totally not faking it, just in case. You can actually go up there, and you can go up there. So let's just go through here. We will first start the sides and go across the tops. I want to try and add depth to this build. And here, I think this would go like so. Rather not. So let's just grab that and pick it up. We can start over here. And that would actually make more sense. I still feel like that's a slightly awkward height. But that would go across here, I think. We can just grab you. And we'll do that here. And then we'll take a look actually. Because that's what we technically will need to do to understand it better. So let's just rather understand it better and place blocks in the wrong places twice. There we go. Drop off, collect the blocks. It's the rule of thumb that we should stick to. From inside, it looks okay. Let's just get rid of that, because it would go like so as well. I'm now questioning myself. Does this do much for us? And we can't actually place it there. Dang. So let's go over here. That'll kind of look good with a window. I was just looking to see if I had kept the shulker box there, because that would have been a shulker box that I lost. I don't think we've got it elsewhere. But let's just continue. Oh wait, this part is going to be different. So let's just go here. Do we have a crafting table up here in the room? No. Okay, let's make a crafting table. Leave over here for now. I think that should be enough. We want to just go up several layers here. So this we will raise, and it will be raised here inside the room. I think this might be just a tiny window, but let's just actually look at this again, and yes, that sort of actually works. No, it doesn't work. That would need to be a stair. So let's just make a bunch of stairs for ourselves. And the trident can leave us for now. But let's just pop out over here. I should technically do that all of these, but this was sort of the height that we wanted anyway. So at least it sort of worked out in some arbitrary, weird way, I think. Yeah, it feels slightly weird to me. So the broom, not over there, because that's where the wall goes to. I think this window will be like so, because that should sort of work for this side, because it's small windows that we've put here. Now, small window, small window, small window. We can just go over to this side. I figure we can just go across here with this, and we can probably just add that. Yeah, that feels like it should follow the lines correctly. That's kind of not convincing me. Okay, so this will be a large window. So let's just go up, and the too tall window, we might change that to a stair facing the other way. That looks actually quite a bit better. I just need to sort out the roof. So let's just sleep through the bathroom into the bedroom with the single bed instead of the double like it's supposed to be. And that should work out for us. Let's just go across here. That we can follow the lines. I kind of don't feel like I'm doing the roof quite correctly at the moment. But I need a little bit more in detail to understand what it is I need to do. Like, these we might change to the other blocks. The dark oak blocks that just hide the wood inside. My English is struggling, as you can no doubt tell. Then this would go along here. And we don't have more. Let's just pop in through the bathroom again. And I figure 30 would be fine for now. I kind of just need a little bit more. The detail is kind of confusing me as well. I need to add another color to this. This is pretty much recorded in advance and testing to try and build things a bit better. The inspiration is pretty awesome. Yeah, this won't be a window at all. I don't think that would make sense. But the lines should at least help us. I felt like a flat roof just because it made slightly more sense. And after this, we will just do two things. The first will be try our best to take a look, and then we'll go switch to looking at something else. I don't know why I was looking for the crafting table there. 33. Yeah, that's totally fine, even though it was just over 64. Oh well. Let's go like so. I'm kind of sort of feeling like currently it would be really awesome for this to stay a flatter roof. So let's just make the water over here, because we will put this here in the future. Actually, we'll put it here now technically, but there's our flight position. And we need trident back. Then we can go up and fly a little bit this way, just so that we can get a better view. And that, with the small towers for the wall, kind of feels alright. So let's just be smart about this and put the chicken back here. And finish that food. What we need to first do is just go down here. I want to make a farm here. And I was going to do the automated bone meal and things like that, but that we first need to work out the space. And that is why we're taking a look today. I think what we would need there is very possibly quite a few bones, and we didn't leave any random blocks here, did we? I forgot. We also need to sort this out for the enchanting house, but that's tomorrow's problem, totally. Let's just go back up. We can head over and take a look at what grey blocks we have in our grey storage. Like, it would make the most sense to use our storage to its abilities. So instead of every single time going back to the main storage down there, I need to finish more of these storages, and I figure we can make a farm there. I sort of think we should probably use polished andesite. And I also kept the dark oak because I want to use it. I don't know why I'm looking there. It's the side still. And we will want stone bricks. It's just not completely decided. Well, I guess cobblestone would work anyway. But do we have anything else? And it doesn't seem like it. So let's just take that, head over here. Maybe we have in the furnace, but we'll get ourselves a stack. Not a completely fast furnace, I suppose, and I need to sort out the way to get... Ooh, no. No. That was a mistake. We don't want that. I forgot. Chests can take water. Oh no. What I wanted to do was click on you, put you in there, and let's just get the activator rail back. That's over there. And we do have some in here, so we'll just grab it. That was not completely smart. Derp. We will just collect from here for speed and safety. Aha! As you can tell, this has not been planned at all. And there's technically a point behind that. It's so that if I have time that I haven't planned things, I can at least drop in and bring you some more content. And that is kind of what I'm going to try and live by. This world is interesting, so to speak. Now, the reason I want to do it here is so that we can get a really good farm going. I'm not entirely sure how big this area would need to be. So, this is the corner here. So, consider that actually. We can just go and make quite a large room. Let's just see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I messed my count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We go up to there, which fits with the door. And I'll just jump down. So I really want to know what people think about this project for upgrading the skeleton farm to have a new use besides the bone meal. Yes, I want tons of bone meal, but I think if we cover it here with protective blocks, it might be alright. Let's just see in one moment what we can do. As the episode is finishing, I can't make it 10 by 10, because then there isn't a central point. But 1, 2, 3, 4, it would go around here, and we will be losing this, so we'll need to bring way more bedrock. Bedrock. Yes, bedrock. When I can use my English, we'll need to bring more in the future, but let's just see, does that work? And the answer is no. We can't block it currently. So, I need to actually work out how we're going to do this. We might have to make a second bubble. And that probably just ruined it out here. Ooh, yes it did. Oh dear. But that is all we have time for today, ladies and gentlemen. And I wish you all the best, and hopefully you're enjoying all of my videos, because sorry for the pre-recording, but the timing around the world, we have to stay safe.